Hey guys, let's talk wrestling today. So y'all may know it's Royal Rumble season. So there's going to be speculations, rumors, who can make a return, who can show up, and I'm dying to know if the WWE Championship is going to be on the line with Brock Lesnar in it. Number one, I just wonder if he's going to put the title on the line. I don't know what's going on there. We'll find out next Monday. I'm going to talk to you about possibly some surprise entrants, possible winners. You never know. First guy I think should deserve a win is this man right here, Kevin Owens. He's been real good lately. He's impeccable. He can have great matches with the likes of Samoa Joe. Possibly have a WrestleMania match with Seth Rollins. If the title's on the line, he wins it. And if it's not, he can still go on to face. I would like to see him versus Brock Lesnar. That'd be a great feud. He'll get some referable time on the mic with Paul Heyman. They can work on promos together. I think that would be a great win. Now my next guy that can possibly win this Rumble is this man right here, Jeff Hardy. You know he's been out for a long time, and everybody loves Jeff Hardy. I think it'd get a huge pop. It'd be a good moment for him. But I think we all know who's gonna win this Royal Rumble. This guy right here, Roman Reigns. Now, he's won the Rumble in the past, which, you know how that turned out. No one liked it. No one liked that Rumble because Roman Reigns won when we could have had Daniel Bryan win, go on to face the Beast, beat the Beast, and become champion. That's a whole nother video right there. That made people angry. The Rock didn't help. Nothing helped. Next we're going to talk about Rusev. Oh, good old Rusev. Rusev is in a feud with Bobby Lashley. Lana. So is Liv Morgan's in there too. And I think it's garbage. The wedding was garbage. Because it went way too long. Trust me. I thought it was never going to end. I wanted to put my fist through the TV. And what's up with all the weddings having a human-sized cake? Like, they all have a cake you put a human in. Rusev was in the cake. And then with the ex-wives and ex-husbands, it just dragged. Liv Morgan, that's not how any of us wanted to see her re-debut. Just saying. But I think Rusev is if WWE can do Rusev right, like Rusev Day, that can go a long way. If we can bring Rusev Day back and put him and get him winning matches over top tier guys like Randy Orton, Seth Rollins, get him the win factor. That would do great for Rusev Day. Now my next topic is going to be this guy right here, Mr. EC3. He was great down in NXT. You know, he heel, charismatic, know how to push your buttons. And if you ever seen him in TNA, he was a great world champion, great money man, pretty much. Pay anybody off. He had something about him that makes you want to hate him. If we can get him to do that on the main roster, people would attach. You know, give him a U.S. title feud. Win the U.S. title. Start there, then work your way up. And get to a world championship. That would be pretty great. Because, I mean, you've seen what he can do in NXT. You've seen what he can do in Impact. You just got to let him do his thing. Now, I hated his guts in Impact because he made me hate him. The way he acted, all the whiny heel he was, paying people off to be on his team. That was all great. If they could do that now, that would be a lot better than what he's doing now because he physically hates it. You can see it on his face when he's ever on TV. He got one pinfall. That was over Dean Ambrose. Let that sink in for a minute. Yeah. So, next guy I want to talk about is this guy right here, Robert Roode. I think he should be done with the Roman Reigns, Dolph Ziggler, King Baron Corbin stuff. I think he should be done with that. And they should take him to do what he did like he was NXT champion in NXT. Having great matches, being the heel that he can be. He can be a fantastic heel. He don't need to be in no tag team. We know that. He don't need to be with King Corbin because trash, dog food, you know what I'm saying. You get it. The dog food. Well, first of all, why was the dog food even open under the ring? See, that didn't make sense. Why was it open? It should have been closed. They could have opened all of them. You get what I'm saying? Just sucked. Man, I think he should really go back to his NXT days where he was a fantastic, charismatic heel like EC3 can be. Because they both can be fantastic heels. And take him out of the way. Next thing I want to talk about is this guy right here. Former known as Dean Ambrose is Jon Moxley. I think Jon Moxley and this other guy I'm pulling up, Jon Moxley and Kevin Owens, and not Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho. They are doing fantastic things in AEW right now. Jon Moxley is allowed to go free, be himself, not who he was, because they booked him. His heel turn was ridiculous. He should have been like he is in AEW, not like a comedy character, getting shots in his butt, wearing a gas mask, having escorts. All that was dumb. Dumb. Just dumb. That's all I have to say about his heel turn in WWE. But what he did with Kenny Omega, what he's doing with Jericho, and honestly, when we thought he sold out on AEW, but he really didn't, was the best thing I've ever seen. Because I had a feeling Jon Moxley was not going to join. But I had a feeling that he was not going to go through with it. You know, my heart sank a little bit when he did. It shocked the world. But it turns out, he didn't want it. He said no. Hit Jericho with a glass bottle. Gave paradigm drivers to everybody. Paradigm shifts, sorry. But yeah, doing great things right now. And I want to talk about something I heard in the rumor mill. Don't have any sources. Talk about something. Let's talk about Edge right here. Now, last year's SummerSlam was in Edge's hometown. He shocked the world by spearing Elias. What more can you say? That was a perfect spear. A perfect everything. And he got a huge spot. Now, I've heard he could be in the Rumble. Even if he's not cleared. You know, he don't have to do much. He can take a soft bump to the outside to get eliminated. You know, I saw one of them soft bumps, really can't think of nobody, but yeah, he can do that. Now let's talk about Diamond Dallas Page. Diamond Dallas Page returned to the ring last Wednesday night at AEW Dynamite. 50-something years old and looks in great shape. Returned to the ring to team up with QT Marshall, the Natural Dustin Rose, to face the Butcher and the Blade, and MJF, which honestly, my MJF is going to be one of the best right now. He's charismatic. He can move in the ring. He's a fantastic heel. And I can't wait to fantastic heel and charismatic in the ring. What more can you say about the guy? He's going to go places. That was, and that's great to see Allie, the bunny. Great to see her. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff and bad stuff happening in WWE right now. Kevin Owens' situation's good. Him and Rollins and Joe. Rusev is the bad. Now, something else I'm going to talk about in WWE right now is SmackDown. The Otis and Mandy Rose story has got me interested. Because I like Otis. I think Otis is funny. I think he's real funny. And he knows what he's doing. Mandy Rose, yeah, she's good looking. And I think this is going to end with the guy that nobody likes, nobody wants, is going to end up with a pretty girl. Hopefully. And Dolph Ziggler should get beat up for stomping on his mama's cake. Just saying. I think that would be good. Let's go into places. Let's talk about Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt, the Fiend. Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt is a good feud right now because they're great together. They have good chemistry. And the Fiend's just all around cool, man. See, WWE ruined the Fiend when they didn't give him the Universal Championship at Hell in a Cell. Which, I think everybody agrees with me, that was the stupidest thing ever. I thought there were no rules in Hell in a Cell, but apparently they are. Apparently you can't hit somebody that has a ladder on top of them and a toolbox of tools and with a sledgehammer. I can't explain it. That's going. That's a good feud to follow. And that's pretty much it this week of wrestling. Now, Kane is returning to SmackDown tomorrow night. That's pretty good. Then, tomorrow's video, I'm going to put together my dream WrestleMania, my WrestleMania dream card. Out of my wrestling figures that I have, I'm going to put it together and show you guys. Which I think that could be a great thing. So if you're not a follower, like, share, subscribe, and tune in tomorrow to see the WrestleMania dream card. Around the same time. Alright, I think that's going to do it. See you tomorrow.